Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kampung Batik Lawean or Lawean Village. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Erina Marianto Hadi, but you can call me Erina as your local guide today. And today we will explore anything and interesting part about Lawean. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Lawean located on Jalan Sidoluhur number 6, Bumi, Lawean, Subdistrict, Central Java. Kampung Batik Lawean or Lawean Village is batik destination and education destination area, and it has specific area, industry, and full of history. Based on the history from Layadipuro, Lawean already exists on 15th centuries before Pajang Kingdom or Kerajaan Pajang. At that time, there was Kiai Ageng Henis that was live in Lawean and taught his students to make batik or membatik. In the past, Lawean is very crowded market that was connected to Nusurupan on Bengawan Solo Riverside, and they are all selling cotton or lawe. It's a material for woven. The village that are produce batik or cotton are Pedan, Juwiring, and Gawok. Ladies and gentlemen, Lawean is quietly famous for batik and become a center of batik area on Central Java or Solo. Around 250,000 people in Lawean are trading batik and produce batik. They are all rating batik with chanting, because in that time, batik tulis or written batik, and we call it batik tulis, are really quite famous for anyone. There are so many royal family using batik tulis as a clothes for their family. Batik or membatik, as we mentioned it before, is a technique that was written by chanting and coloring and waxing until they are all drying. Batik tulis is the quietly famous until now and became our world heritage. So you can see it. It is amazing for you guys to see it, batik tulis until now. Then we move into the golden time of batik or Kampung Lawean. Kampung Lawean has a golden time around 19th century or 19,000 era during Indonesian movement periods. Back then, there was Serikat Dagang Islam leaders named Kiai Haji Samanhudi that was help anyone to selling batik and make people in Lawean are productive. The golden time of batik is batik cap or stem batik. This is a batik cap. As you can see, batik cap is precise for the shape, and I have an example for batik cap and batik tulis. This is batik tulis. Batik tulis, the precise of batik tulis is not same because it is a handmade, and the time that we'll be waiting is quite long. And this is batik cap. Batik cap become the golden age of Kampung Batik Lawean because it is really easy to make and it's affordable, so people can buy it. And specifically for batik cap is in the front and in the back. In the front, they are quietly bold, but in the back, it's not that bold like in the front. Even Kampung Batik Lawean has golden time, but there are decline time because of batik printing. Batik printing appears and compete with batik tulis and batik cap. This is a batik printing. Batik printing more easy to make, and we don't have to wait really long because batik printing made from machine. And at that time, and at the decline time, industry in Kampung Batik Lawean from 200 are become less than 20 because they are all fail and can compete with batik printing. But the revive time on 25 September 2014, the community and the owner of enterprise are decide the Kampung Batik Lawean are become a destination. Step by step, by the time Kampung Batik Lawean are grown significantly for 80%, and people in Kampung Batik Lawean are productive again, and they are all registered Kampung Batik Lawean and Batik as our heritage. As we mentioned it before, Kampung Batik Lawean produce so many motifs of batik, and I will show you some motif or batik. First is batik parang. This is batik parang. Batik parang means the continuously spirit, and the motif it looks like as letters. After that we have batik kawung, but at that time batik kawung only using by royal family, because there are a meaning or philosophy about prestige and authority. Next we have batik sidomukti. This is batik sidomukti. Batik sidomukti has a meaning for a prosperity, and it is related for wedding dress for people from Java, and I have the example of batik sidomukti. This is a stem batik, but the motif is batik sidomukti. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the other we have a heritage. It is Masjid Lawean or Lawean Mosque. Lawean Mosque is the place or witness about Kampung Batik Lawean that grown significantly nowadays. This was a temple that was built by Ki Beluk. Ki Beluk is a Hindu people, but he has strong friendship with Kiai Ageng Henis that I was mentioned it before, and he turned into Islam and switched up this temple to be a mosque. And the architecture for Kampung Batik Lawean are not royal family, or they are not come from the royal family. They are all ordinary people. So this is why the architecture of Kampung Batik Lawean, for the roof they only using limasan and not joglo. But now Kampung Lawean is the destination, so the architecture we made it is using Europe and Muslim or Islamic architecture and Middle East on the floor. Back to the Kampung Batik Lawean destination. Kampung Batik Lawean destination has education destination, such as Samanhudi Museum. This is Samanhudi Museum. In here you can find out so many batik replica, chanting, anglo, and copies of documents. And we had some culinary and course for destination. This is kue ledre. Kue ledre is a cake from banana, and you can buy it as a souvenir. And the other is soto timlo. Soto Timlo restaurant or Timlo Sastro restaurant located on Dr. Wahidin number 30. Timlo is a soup, but they using a meat, potato, and some vegetables. People are recommend to eat in here because it has highly rating on the internet. Then if you love to drink coffee, I recommended you to Kopi Joko located on Jalan Sutowijoyo Penumping, Lawean, Solo. In here, people can taste a very strong coffee with a vintage atmosphere that must be people are really like it. Then we have Laras Restaurant. Laras Restaurant located on Jalan Dr. Rajiman, and the famous food of Laras Restaurant is Selat Solo. Selat Solo is like a soup, but we have noodles, egg, potato, and other vegetables on it. People are recommend it from from Lara's restaurant because on Saturday it has a very romantic atmosphere with chandelier and Japanese instrumental. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will explain you some educational destination in Kampung Batik Lawean. If you are really interested to make batik or membatik, you can take for 2 hours course to make batik. In here, you can bring your family or your relatives for 2 hours to make batik, and if you want to more intensive, you can join the class, the batik intensive class for a few days. And mostly or usually people that was take this course are stay overnight at hotel or homestay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you must be had something on your mind about the stores in Kampung Batik Lawean. But before that, I want to tell you something about Kampung Batik Lawean. Kampung Batik Lawean is not only destination area or just selling batik or producing batik for 2,500 people, but Kampung Batik Lawean has so many history and full of history. This is our heritage for Indonesia people, and Kampung Batik Lawean is wonderful and already developed for so many times. After the failed decade, we can revive again, and now we're here that we can see so many beautiful heritage, so many motifs of batik. There are so many philosophy on it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now I will tell you some stores of batik that I will recommend to you. There are 5, but not just 5. There are so many beautiful stores, high quality, but these 5 are mostly recommended from me and from the website. There are so many stores that I want to recommend it, but this 5 is the most high quality product that I recommend it to you. This is Marine Lawean that was built on 1990 by Annie Rusmarin. Marine Lawean sold the exclusive batik such as skirt, kebaya, abaya, and hijab. It is a high quality and exclusive batik if you want to buy it. And this is Mahkota Lawean. Mahkota Lawean located on Jalan Sayangan Kulon number 9. And in this Mahkota Lawean is a successor of batik shop named Puspo Wiyoto. And in here you can find out the museum, the antique stuff, handmade stuff, and paintings. Third is Batik Putra Lawean. Batik Putra Lawean only sell the limited edition of motif batik and highly recommended if you want a really good quality, and probably the price is higher than the store that I've mentioned it before, but it's gonna be worth it for you if you want to buy it. And 4, we have Batik Halus Puspa Kencana. Batik Puspa Kencana is quietly famous for producing batik, and the price is affordable. This place located on the center area of Kampung Batik Lawean, Jalan Sidorluhur number 75. In here you can find so many beautiful motifs from batik, and the batik is really soft. At least but not least, I have one of the recommendation. This is a unique place named Batik Cempaka. This is Batik Cempaka located on Jalan Sentono number 22, Lawean, Solo. Batik Cempaka has a program for batik outbound. In here you can see people how to produce batik. You can use the meeting room as a place to relax for your family, your friends, or your relatives, and it has a showroom that will give you an experience how beautiful batik is. and show you there are so many motifs of batik that was produced in here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all of my information. I hope you all are enjoying this tour, and thank you. Have a nice day.